Okay, and here is a live look from our Long Beach camera where the area could be feeling impacts from Hurricane Hilary.
We're joined live by Jon Davis, who's a chief meteorologist at Everstream Analytics. He's been keeping a close eye on the storm and the effects that it could have once it comes this direction. First of all, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And how could the hurricane cause disruptions to operations at the port, as we just saw in Long Beach, and of LA?
Yeah, in a very rare situation overall. Of course, this is such a unique period here coming up. The fact that two major ports, two of the biggest ports across North America, you will likely have disruptions late in the weekend and early next week due to a combination of some storm surge, heavy rainfall across the region, strong gusty winds and high seas that will disrupt shipping operations in and out of both of those major seaports in the LA area.
And the rain and the flash flooding, of course, could also cause some problems in the Imperial Valley near the border of Mexico. Explain why that could be a really big problem.
Yeah, so in the areas, we're going to get extremely heavy rainfall, as was talked about just prior, in the Imperial Valley, a very unusual situation. So the kind of rainfall that we're going to get across that region does affect all the sectors across that zone, including agriculture, including livestock, and even some mining operations across that area. And so all of those aspects of the supply chain will mainly be affected by flash flooding, and that will be the component that has the biggest impact across that area. So it's not only the major metro area of Los Angeles and San Diego and the ports, it's much of the Imperial Valley, stretching all the way to the Arizona border, that will have major impacts from a standpoint of, heavy rainfall, flash flooding, and the issues across the region, which also have transportation issues there, with likely some flooding occurring on roads and rails across that zone.
We had such an interesting winter, and now we've got this happening. A lot of people talking about El Nino, and is there an impact? Is this the impact of a potential El Nino coming this way? What's creating this unique event?
It's a contributing factor to this event. The warm ocean waters in much of the Pacific, not only the equatorial Pacific, but in the areas off the coast of Mexico and Central America, those warm waters are the octane or the energy that Hilary has to rapidly develop into a Category 4 storm, which it is right now, and have the rapid intensification that we've seen over the last 24 to 36 hours. So there's no question that the El Nino event in the Pacific Ocean is a contributing factor to this situation.
All right, Jon Davis, really informative, really interesting stuff there. Thank you so much for joining us. And stay with KCAL News as Hilary moves closer to our area on kcalnews.com. You'll find an interactive radar, a full 7-day forecast, and much more.